to Warhammer Gogglebox.
Warhammer. No, we can't say Warhammer TV.
No, Warhammer Gogglebox.
That's.
Oh, can we say Gogglebox?
I don't know. Ask TV3. Who cares?
Who cares? Yeah.
Just play.
There's me, Ronan. Hello.
Hello.
Mark.
Hello.
And our special guest
Guest
fucking hell.
You can't unannounce and a guest that you're just announcing.
I'm the guest announcer.
Surprise guest, Paul Showiga.
Paul. Welcome, Paul.
Thank you.
Regular size Paul.
Let's see what the armies are in this game of Warhammer Age of Sigmar.
It's
a 4-player game.
4-player
game.
That is James's Chaos.
James's Chaos, they're lovely.
He's
expertly painted some Chaos.
Big bloodthirster.
Chaos.
Oh, there's Paul's. There's Hummingbird 1 right in the middle of the screen.
Sean's Kharadron.
Sean has not discovered
Overlords.
Actually, when it comes to setup, I need to point something out. Sean set up his team illegally.
There is Paul's Orcs.
The Orcs is
different Paul, not me.
Yeah, other Paul.
Yeah,
tall
Paul. The March pony.
Yes, and there's my Death Army. Oh, aren't they so pretty?
Oh, Mark, of course, you were in this.
I was in this, and I even brought the Sepulchral Guard from Shadespire, just for the crack.
The Sepulchral Guard. Off you go, set up. Oh, this is good.
Dun, 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 dun.
Can you remember how you
How
set
did
up,
they set this up?
I can't remember. There. Oh, he's got to play fast play.
Oh, it's on.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
so I'm on the left with Tall Paul, and then Jerry.
Oh, yeah.
Or James and Sean are on the right.
Lovely.
Just
I can
finishing
see
their
your
setup.
branded watch.
Sorry, your iPhone. See, this is what I'm saying. Sean set up illegally because his vehicles only travel backwards.
Oh, right.
So he's either retreating
some guys are dead over there.
No, they haven't even been set up yet.
They fell over.
And Mark's army is also dead.
My army is also dead. All of it. So I've got my Vampire Lord over here. He's about to wreck face. And the Mourngul is set up as well.
Why did James set up his blood?
Which Mourngul did you bring, man?
I brought
weird.
Maurice. Maurice is the green one. Mortimer is the black one.
Oh, interesting. Oh, look. Oh,
I didn't give my Vampire Lord a name yet. Almost.
Jeff.
No.
Sebastian.
Oh, well, did you like Sebastian?
What were the surnames of the guys from Twilight? What were the names of the...
I don't know.
Really annoying.
I do know, but I'm not going to say. Oh, here we go.
Oh.
There goes James with the lovely hair. What's he doing?
He does have lovely hair.
But he had 2 units. He had a unit of...
They
a big unit of bloodthirst or blood letters
there.
And a small unit of blood letters.
Yeah.
That must be his smaller unit.
Well, hold on. Oh, okay.
And there's his Juggernauts. Yeah, so essentially...
Splinters are hiding behind a house, by the way.
On the left-hand side, where I've got 20 zombies down here holding this objective.
People can't see you pointing.
I know, but I'm pointing for you two.
Okay.
I've got 30 zombies in the middle, just around the arcane ruins, and then my Sepulchral Guard up the top end of the table.
Did you set up graveyards?
No, because for graveyards you need to have a Nagash, and it needs to be a full Legion army, whereas mine's not a full Legion army because the Mourngul is in it.
Mixed death?
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool. And the mission, explain the mission.
The mission was pretty cool. It was, we got 3 objectives on our side, they got 3 objectives on their side. It was essentially run across, so you scored a point every turn you held an objective. But you could run across to the other person's side and capture their objectives, and then if you wanted, you could destroy their objectives and score D3 points. Sean is cheating because Sean cheats.
We have no proof, but...
No, we have loads of proof.
I'm sure he doesn't cheat at all.
He doesn't cheat. He's a nice...
He's a good, honest gamer.
Yeah. This, though, gave me a bit of a game.
Is this the start of the game, or are you still measuring?
This is the start.
See the cheeky pushback.
We corrected it, or I corrected it, because I did see it moving back, and it should have been on the board edge. So they got the first turn. So they've done the command phase.
The worst Jedi battle
and
ever.
now they're working on their movement. They're working on their movement.
Correction.
Yeah, it was me for my correction.
Oh, lovely.
And then they're getting into their shooting phase now. So
they got first turn. Obviously.
They got first turn. I can't remember what they did for the command phase, but they're shooting phase.
So there's 6 objectives, is there?
There's 6, yeah, 3 on each side.
And when you can up to destroy an objective when you hold it.
When you hold it, but you can only destroy an opponent's objective. So this is armor saves for me. He's attacking my Vampire Lord, and it's being cremated
with his ships.
With his big. This is just his units around the ships. He had guys with skyhooks and stuff.
So did he skip his command phase?
No. This is played in fast play mode.
Oh, okay. So during his command phase,
He,
Did he nominate another ship to fire twice?
Yeah, he nominated
With
for
his,
his war machine because he only has. Oh no, he has. Did he have 2? No, he only brought 1 war machine, or one of the big things. Yeah, so Sean brought the Ordinator from the Malign Portents as well on his army.
Make the Ironclad shoot twice.
Yeah, and my
Dirty tactic.
my poor
Wouldn't
little
see me
Vampire
do that.
Lord just got removed in 1 round of shooting.
Oh,
Sean was very happy at this point.
Look how
Big
happy he
smile,
is.
big smile on his face.
Oh, dear.
And then turn 2 arrives. So that's the end of their shooting. We've done.
Gosh.
Yeah, Paul is doing his movement phase at the moment. So
right.
my Mourngul's moved up to the hill. And then Paul is moving his entire Orc army in. And Sean is about to get a bit of a sad face going on in a few minutes. Because he thinks that Paul's
don't
army.
spoil it for the people watching.
Paul's army's broken. But his Ordinator allowing everything essentially
No,
to shoot twice and kill things
No, that's not
isn't
broken
broken at all.
I would disagree with that.
Get wrecked. So at the end of our turn 1, just at the top right hand corner there, we've just captured one of their objectives.
Ooh.
So Paul's Boar Boys, were they Boar Boys he had?
Pig lads.
Yeah, they ran across and nobbled
Over
his
the top there.
3
Beside the
juggernauts.
house.
Yeah, they were up there. So we captured that, and we at the end of our turn, well, it hasn't arrived yet.
So this is still the.
This is still
Command
the
phase.
movement phase. No, this is now the movement phase.
All right.
Command phase, he got halfway across the
Yeah,
table.
yeah. Oh, there you go, the
And
big
there's,
fella.
there's Brutus or whatever he calls him.
He's very scary, you know. I'm
He
surprised
if
Paul-
when he gets going,
I'm surprised Sean didn't shoot him rather than the.
Sean didn't know anything about him until
Oh.
he didn't understand the rules until he got into combat.
Is there a unit in the arcane runes, Mark?
Yeah, that's my 30 skeletons.
Skeletons.
Yeah, my big arms in the way there. Apologies.
That is a lovely big.
Can we get that edited out? Yeah, my Mourngul now has taken some wounds, but it's about to go in and show him how nice a
Is this a
Mourngul is.
lovely Casio watch? you're
No,
wearing
it's a
here?
Tissot.
Oh, right.
It's a Tissot watch, Swiss
Oh,
made.
right, yeah.
Where's your Apple Watch?
I don't have one.
You do have one.
That's a total
Please
lie.
bear in mind that you're not getting paid for product placement. So let's
I know,
get them
but
in.
we
If
could.
we say it 5 times, apparently.
Tissot.
Yeah. Lamborghini.
Yeah, I should have
That
said
hill
that.
looks like a Lamborghini, as does the forest. Lamborghini.
Lamborghinis are more aerodynamic than that hill. Aventador.
That should be a free-
Aventador, by the way.
should be a free
if,
Lamborghini
if
now.
you're listening.
So, is this charging? Do you
Yeah.
know? Oh, you know shooting, actually.
No. Well, we do have. Paul has shooting on his big guy,
It's not great.
and I would have had shooting,
like a-
but my guy didn't
A
make
very
it past
short range.
halfway
roaring
through turn 1.
thing. Oh.
Yeah, so we've essentially just
These
charged
are-
in.
The orcs
and
are at the frigate.
The orcs. No, he set up his sky hook guys in front of it.
Oh, okay.
So he's got like 3 units surrounding his blimp. So we essentially just charged everything in.
Bloodthirster
And
are still hiding, by the way.
Bloodthirster, yeah.
Very
did hide.
zingy.
No,
Very zingy.
oh yeah, we've scored. So that's the end of our turn. So we've just scored. So they scored 3 on their
Yeah.
turn. We've scored 4. Because obviously the one in the middle on their
So
side is heavily
Was there
contested.
double turns?
Yeah, I think we got a double turn, and then they got a double turn. But I can't remember off
If
the
you
top
got a
of my
double
head.
turn here, it hurt. It would hurt them a lot.
It does.
Detention. Where? What? There's a lot of pointing.
There is.
There's a lot of pointing at tables. That's a table. That's definitely a table, lads.
That's definitely a table. We're debating whether or not we're going to destroy that objective on the top.
Oh,
right-hand
right.
corner.
Okay. This one up. Oh.
Top right hand corner, which is the one we
I keep
contest.
pointing, but no one can see.
So do I. So we destroyed it, and we.
For the benefit of people watching at home, I'm pointing a lot.
Yes. So am I.
Because this is
For the benefit of the people at home, my wife is here.
Gogglebox.
Gogglebox.
This is Gogglebox for Warhammer.
So they're.
Wogglebox.
What? No, that'll never catch on. Shut up.
I think that was quite good.
Oh God, you
Paul?
I don't know. Don't think it'll catch on.
good. Thank God.
I don't like to agree with
Sounds
Mark,
very good.
but I have to be honest here.
Jerry's not here in the recording. He won't agree with you.
That is terrible, Mark.
That is terrible.
For-
You're
he's
terrible,
not here to
Muriel.
defend himself. So
Oh.
charging going on from the chaos.
Yeah.
They're putting up in your grill.
He wanted
Just
them.
adjust them
he,
for 3
yeah, he
inches.
just wanted them to be 3 inches away.
A nice 3-inch adjustment. Everyone likes a bit of that.
Sure.
Uh,
Oh, so they were debating where that.
Here
thing
comes
was
the
gonna go.
bloodthirster.
So their bloodthirster wanted to have a go at my
Looking for a
Mourngul.
counter charge into the orcs, I'd say, is he?
No, the Mourngul.
Oh, the Mourngul.
Yeah, he's trying to get in on him.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Because we placed the Mourngul so that he couldn't charge. I think. And here goes Sean. He's realised that Paul's army is terrible because
I better move
Paul's
backwards.
army at the end of turn 1 destroyed one unit fully,
Yeah.
and then he used his Ironjawz ability, which is
Get into another unit.
to get into another unit, and then Sean threw his toys out of the pram a little bit. So here comes Hummingbird 1 now. It's going to move backwards because the all his flying units move backwards all the time.
What did he put in the base there?
The Ordinator is now in the blimp.
Oh, okay. I thought you had to have.
Yeah, we found
keyword.
out that he couldn't, so he took him back out.
Oh, okay.
But he hides him behind it. There he goes,
There we
just
go.
back out. And he will move it in behind it.
That's as
and
despicable as hiding a Khorne.
Bloodthirster behind a
Here
building.
comes
Yes.
more bloodletters.
I'm lost for words.
So yeah.
So is the frigate in combat at this point? Because you
No.
can't really see. Beyond
No,
the
yeah, you can't see with the big wing. He's still got more dwarfs in. Now he's hidden his Ordinator behind another unit of soldiers
Okay.
because his Ordinator is an amazing unit
It
and
is.
was giving him double shooting all the time.
You could have went into the building.
There he goes. Hummingbird 1 flies backwards. Scumbag.
I don't know. It's just a retreat tactic.
Shut up. You can stop that right now.
Yeah, we have to keep talking constantly because it's Wogglebox.
It is Wogglebox.
Let me just say it, Mark. Let me just say it. You've embraced the Wogglebox.
No. Just because I said
Paul, what do you think of Wogglebox so far? Good, isn't it, right? Paul?
it. No comment.
Paul?
I have very little to
Oh, there
say.
you're there.
Why have you so little to say, Paul?
I'm watching it again.
But it's only Sean's move.
Well,
Who
we,
cares?
we have to commentate. People can't
Sean's
see
cheating
you.
again.
Oh, what's the
Definite cheating.
Oh, the balloon lads.
The balloon guys jumped over a demon.
So
And I refuse to believe that if Dwarf jumped over that demon, he wouldn't try and eat them.
Oh, okay.
They didn't play the story at all.
Oh,
Oh, this is Maud's
alternate shots.
Rotato Cam.
The rotato cam.
Yeah.
So
So Paul came
Six
crashing
shields
in there from the right
and the
and
boils.
essentially destroyed all of Sean's left flank.
ooh, dirty.
And we're trying to move over now and try to essentially pin him in a corner. But
Oh dear.
it's not
not
going to
that
work.
easy when you got guys who can fly.
Yeah, we realise that.
You got
So Sean
big
now
boys
is trying to
and-
shoot my Mourngul again.
We got 5.
We got a 5 and that's these are those new elf dice,
Yeah.
and Sean wanted them symbols the other way around, but we forced him to change them back because the odd thing is they've got a symbol on the 1 and the 6,
Yeah.
which Games Workshop needs to stop doing because it gets confusing. It does.
I think everything
Makes
Games
no
Workshop
sense.
do is amazing. Games Workshop, Games Workshop, Games Workshop. 5 times.
They're not going to sponsor us.
Oh. Piss.
They're definitely not going to sponsor you now.
So
And
what
I'm
was
rolling
that?
my nice malign importance dice. That's an armor save on the Mourngul. And now he's attacking the... Oh yeah, I loved asking Sean how much rending his attacks had. Every
Did
time
you tell him?
Every time,
I know
yeah.
we're rending.
How much rending is that, Sean? 2. No, it isn't. Because my Mourngul's immune to rend. So I
And you
got
can never remember that.
great
and you
kicks
continue to
out
mock him
of
for
that.
it.
Yeah.
Constantly.
It was brilliant. Were you watching it? Were you here for the game?
Yes, I
Yeah.
was.
Yeah. It was a fun game.
I didn't watch it now live. But I'm watching it
Live.
on Wogglebox now. It's great.
It's even better fast forward.
Oh God. John Costa, I hope you're enjoying this.
And so...
That's all. That's
John
the only
Costa
people
doesn't-
watching this rubbish.
John, you don't play this, do you?
No, I don't. Jesus, do you hear that?
I did. He answered
Live.
from.
From Kerry.
Is he a Kerry?
That's you, Mark.
That's
There,
me.
look.
That's my shirt.
John Cost will be playing Warhammer Age
That
of
is a
Sigmar.
beautifully painted realm
Martells.
games, by the way.
James, did you get James to do it?
No, I did.
Actually, the cottage
No,
down here.
it's
What,
not great.
Rady painted.
Anyway, back to the game.
Rady painted. it.
Oh, did you really? Beautiful. Sorry.
Second. Yeah, so he is trying to
Pointing at
wipe
his
us out. Sean is
iron
trying to work
dice.
out what he shot with. So
Okay.
I
Right.
think he cycled through them 2 or 3 times in one turn
More dice.
because nobody told us.
Right.
So yeah, he hit twice and then
I
one
wish Sean would
once.
just say what he's rolling for.
So
Saved.
that's not one of my dice. That must be Paul. He's shooting at his orcs. Or yeah,
I don't approve of orcs using wooden dice.
that's one of the Sylvanet dice.
Yeah,
The
but
wooden
still,
ones.
I was using
for
the
orcs,
Dungeons
though,
and
no.
Donuts purple dice and the Malign Portents black and yellow dice,
Lovely,
which
lovely.
actually are transparent green
Yeah.
if you hold them up
yeah,
twice.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh, did you not? Everyone knew that.
Yeah, well, I didn't. No one told me. I'm
Yeah.
the last to know everything in the show.
It's malign importance, you see.
What?
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
If you look at the cover of the malign importance book, it's black.
See through.
and very, 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 very dark green.
Yeah, but the dice are actually completely transparent. Anyway, so he got bored of shooting his rending attacks at my
See.
Mourngul that was ignoring it all, so he started.
I think he just got sick
he
of you
started-
mocking him for 0 rend all the time.
I don't think so.
No, he did.
No,
He
good.
actually
Always
said
there.
it.
Good, good,
Always there.
good. I'm delighted for you, Sean. That'll teach you to bring checklist to a beginner match.
Yeah, it turns out this isn't Wogglebox
Yeah.
at all. This is just Vendetta against Sean.
Yeah, me and Sean have priors.
Yeah.
Were you in that
Oh,
movie M for
dear.
Vendetta?
Too soon. Too soon.
Too soon. First ever game of Warhammer, Sean brought Teclis in the Book of Hoth against a dwarf gunline army that I didn't have a clue how to play.
Yeah.
So ever since then, we've had a
Enemies.
small little grudge match going.
Arch enemies.
He made it into my book of grudges.
You brought a knife to a gunfight.
No, I brought a gun to a magic fight.
Yeah,
what's
there's always
happening
someone
here,
like
Mark?
that.
My dice rolls were deplorable.
What
most
was
of
he
them.
shooting at?
He's shooting
The
at the
Mourngul
Mourngul
again.
again. So my Mourngul stayed around for a very long time because I kept killing things and healing back wounds, which
wish that
they
happened.
weren't too appreciative of.
That didn't happen in Nottingham.
How
No.
much rend did he get against the Mourngul?
None. Because
Really?
my Mourngul ignores all rending attacks.
Oh,
which is
fascinating.
quite- The one thing I do regret is not bringing 2 of the bloody things because they are
Well,
amazing.
That's
But
what you get for
2 is
ignoring Mortimer.
2 is terrible.
2 is dirt.
2 is doesn't make it enjoyable for the other player.
We don't encourage dirt games in the Wogglebox.
That was a good roll. 2 6s and a 5.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, we're back to the other
back to
camera.
normal cam.
I didn't realise Maud was there for that long with that camera.
Yeah. Oh, James.
Who's that guy with all the skulls on the back of his
James
cape?
is rubbing his belly. Oh, that is the Skull Taker.
Yes.
He is a boss.
James was trying to get him into combat for ages and failing miserably. So yeah, James shares 3 Juggernauts in against 20 zombies, and I don't think he wiped them out turn 1 out of the first round of attacks. I can't remember. When did we play this game? 3 weeks ago?
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah, the Skull Taker is a beast of a guy.
Yeah, because I think I've only played against him once before, and that was in the old rolls.
So he re-rolls failed save rolls.
That's not great.
If the hit roll for the Slayer Sword is 6 or more, it inflicts 3 mortal wounds instead of its normal
Yeah,
damage.
There's the dirt.
There's the dirt.
Yep. And you can re-roll all failed hit and moon rolls when Skull Taker targets a hero.
Oh, nice. So James got, I think it's Bloodletter. Well, the Blood Taker. What's the demon called? Not the Blood
The-
Taker.
Bloodthirster.
Bloodthirster.
Bloodthirster, yeah.
He's engaged with the Mourngul now, and there is some other Khorne unit there, but I can't see what it is.
It might be a second
It
unit.
must be
of,
just his Bloodletters.
Yeah.
Is that the Skull Taker not there now? Oh,
No,
the
Skull Taker is over there. Yeah,
Again, I'm pointing
He's off
at
to the
screen.
right.
Skull Taker's off to the right, beside Sean's dwarves.
Maybe it's just a Herald of Khorne, is it?
Between the
I
blink
can't
and the
remember. I
bloodthirster.
can't remember what he had. Oh yeah, there goes all my
Oh,
skeletons.
jeez. What did that? Oh, the Juggernauts.
Oh, there's the zombies. Yeah, they did wipe out the zombies to a man in one
Yeah.
round. Oh no, I've still got guys there to attack back. So these are my all-powerful zombies.
Oh, what is it? 4 or 5s? 5s?
Look at all those ones. Look at all those scummy ones.
5 to
3
5
hits.
5 to wound, I think.
I think I did 1 wound,
Oh, yeah.
and he failed.
He failed.
He failed it. So one guy got one.
Oh, that would annoy James so much.
It did because he was arguing about keeping dice and stuff.
Oh, dear.
He only had a limited supply of dice, so he
So,
started
the
complaining.
big orc
Oh.
guard. Oh,
There goes the blood.
Skull Taker's going
Skull
in
Taker
on,
was the guy on
on the orcs.
brutes. Oh yeah, then Sean put in another wound counter, so now it looks like he's too.
What's going on
Sean
there?
touched my dice.
What is going
I
on
have to
there?
complain to the judge. Sean put a Necron token down for a wound.
Oh,
Oh, 1. Lovely, James. Good man. Look at that.
6s.
And-
Jesus.
Yeah, this got
That's
a bit.
6 mortal wounds.
I can't remember who this was against.
Oh,
Oh, against Paul.
sir.
Ooh, sir. Ooh.
Oh, suits you.
Yeah, so I think James got happy then after that.
Well, James is always playing.
Look at that. Sean's
always
just
happy.
barged his way through everything. Ignorant.
And always subtly moving the blimp.
Oh, are they going through the gate?
They are.
They went through the gate and
They lost 2.
Lost 2 lads. So you can transport, if you're a unit within 6 of the gate, you can transfer through a gate and you
Yeah.
roll the dice for each guy.
Yeah, so my sepulchral guard are up that end.
On a
keeping-
1, they are lost in the kind of warpiness. But if you have a priest unit, you can re-roll. And there's Jerry with a cup.
Yeah.
His big.
Get your hand out of the way, Jerry.
Look how small his hands are.
He's
I
got-
can't get over. I suppose.
He's got hands like Donald Trump.
They're fantastic hands. They are fantastic.
It's got to build a
hands.
wall. It's going to be amazing.
We're gonna make this game great again. Ah man, get the cup out of the way, Jerry. Bloody hell.
3 weeks ago.
Oh
It was my
god.
lovely watching him.
Oh yeah, like Casio, isn't it?
Oh yeah, Sean moved
Oh, there we go.
dwarves in,
Thank you.
and
Thank you, Jerry. Get rid of the cup.
then James
Here
wanted to
come the
move his
juggernauts.
Khorne guys.
So near the ruins, I'm pointing on the screen again. But near the ruins, you have
Thir-
skeletons.
30 skeleton
30
warriors
skeletons.
with spears.
Jesus,
and
your
they're about
army
to
is
get
kind of
pummeled.
disappearing.
Yeah, it does very quickly.
And Sean's hummingbird moving back.
Hummingbird 1 moves again. Told
How
you.
does it do it?
The
The
ordinator.
Ordinator and the Ordinator bodyguard.
Yeah. Well, you want to protect that guy.
We could not get at him
Yeah, and that rightly so.
for a few minutes. Hashtag, oh sorry, spoiler alert.
Well,
He's about to get pummeled.
I can see. I
Yeah.
think I know how he's going to get pummeled.
I don't think you do.
The big orc thing
What big orc thing?
up in the trees.
I think he might. I think he's.
When he kills the thing after his
He gets the
special
rampage.
charge.
Yeah,
attack.
but everything between the dragon, Maw Crusher,
Yeah.
and Sean's guys are our models. His own team's models. So I think he.
Betrayal.
If the Maw Crusher attacks
I
the
can't
one
remember,
guy,
but oh yeah,
What is that?
It's at this point that James forgot he was supposed to have one of those on the field.
James forgot to deploy his soul grinder,
Yeah,
which was very funny.
this was turn 3
So the lads kindly let him deploy it. which is
in
funny
the
enough.
middle of the field, which I
Or
don't think we
you
should
let him
have.
summon it, even though Khorne doesn't have metal.
Yeah. We essentially let him drop it wherever he wanted.
Yeah,
Once
yeah,
it
yeah.
wasn't too close to us. But yeah, it was so
Illegal
funny.
flag on the play.
Silly
Yeah,
games.
offside, skull grinder. It's not a nice model. I don't like it.
I love it. I think it's beautiful. Compared to the Defiler, which is it's a Defiler base with a big demon body.
What's the Defiler one? I
The
don't-
Defiler is like the tank with the legs from Chaos, from 40k.
Yeah, I'm not overly fond of the skull grinder as a model.
It's pretty good in game.
Oh yeah, no, it's good in game.
It's got a kind of a deathly attack.
There you go. So
We
he's
are still debating about
Well, he's
how they'll
they're
let
trying
James.
to
Yeah.
protect the Ordinator.
yeah.
I would have told James to put it down here in the bottom.
Yeah,
right
no,
corner.
they wanted to go for objectives. Yeah, so down here, bottom left, they are now contesting that one. They didn't destroy it. We destroyed our one at the end of the first turn, so we stopped scoring points for it,
Yeah.
which we probably shouldn't have done. Is
So-
this still their turn 2? Yeah, we haven't gone yet.
The Soul Grinder has a
Lots
harvester
of
cannon,
stuff.
D6 range attacks.
So my Mourngul is now gone. My skeletons are getting brutalized,
Yeah.
and my sepulchral guard at the top corner are either gone or about to be gone. Hashtag spoiler alert.
Ooh, the Soul Grinder can chuck out an awful lot of
Yeah,
melee
it can.
damage as well.
Yeah. So
Like-
he softened up my skeletons around the arcane ruins with
Mm.
shooting.
Yeah. Demon Blades has 4 attacks,
Oh, it was
3 to hit, 3 to wound, -1 rend, and D3 damage.
a bit intense.
And 1 4 to hit, 3 to wound, -2 rend, and
Now
D6
Paul
damage.
brought his mushroom guy
Yeah, he loves his little mushroom.
and
Lovely paint.
did absolutely nothing with him.
fella. Yeah, that tends to happen when he brings his little mushroom fella.
He just leaves him and lets him live.
Were you playing malign portent rules?
No.
Oh, okay. So maybe he might benefit from playing malign portents in the future.
Maybe. We should have a game of malign portents.
We should. It's really good. So, from we can see, ye are pretty
We're up on
Backed in.
points. We're up on point
Objective
score,
points.
objective points. But I'm almost
what is the score?
fully dead. The score at this point is about 7-5, I think.
Yeah, we should get more to put it on screen for us.
Yes. I'm sure you can focus in on. See, it's kind of out of focus where it is. But I think it was about 7-5. I don't know what Sean's doing. What is he at?
He's moving tokens.
Sean, leave a comment in the comments below as to what the hell you're doing.
What are you doing, Sean? What's going on up there?
What's
Is Paul bringing in?
Did James forget another soul grinder?
No, definitely not.
Are you sure?
Yeah, they're just doing more shooting, I think.
Oh yeah, because they would have a lot of shit.
They have tons
Oh.
of shooting. Oh yeah, Paul rolled his dice in under the. Oh, that's the Skull Taker gone. I think.
What?
I think.
I thought it was their shooting. Oh dear, James doesn't look happy.
I can't remember what part of this is. No, their shooting must be done at this point.
Okay. Why was this?
Yeah, I lost 4 or 5 guys to. Because I think at the start of the charge phase, Paul can break the initiative by saying, I'm going to charge you first. So I think one of his brute units attacked
Okay.
out of sequence
Right.
and murdered the skull. I think, but if James would be considerate enough to move the wing of that demon, I might see
That
what's going on.
Bloodthirster has so far moved about 8 inches in this whole battle.
He just flew over the building.
8 inches, which is the number
After
of
it hit behind the building.
Is that a number of corn?
8 is the number of corn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes my poor old sepulchral guard
Oh,
getting
dear.
murderized.
What's in the top of them?
Hey.
Bloodletters from the realm.
Yeah, they jumped over.
Yeah.
This is our.
Skeletons.
Oh, this is me.
Skeletons and juggernauts.
Yeah. I'm just. What is it? Not charging. What is it?
You're piling in
Piling in. That's it.
to attack.
I was trying to think consolidating, but that's not it.
Boon.
That's 40k word.
That's 40k. Oh.
What's Sean looking at? I don't know. He's probably complaining about the marker. Your army's so broken. Why do you bring a broken army? My army's amazing. No, this ordinator is not great. It doesn't do loads of stuff. And my
The Ordinator does 2 things.
yeah, which are pretty impressive.
They are pretty cool.
To be fair, especially when you have it in a shooting army. And his that's the first time I've actually played against Kharadron.
Kharadron.
And I have to say, the blimp was
The Ironclad is pretty.
amazing.
It throws out a lot of shots.
Oh my god, does it ever? It's just crazy.
They can get even crazier when you take them as their faction and pick
Oh yeah, because
a Sky Gang or whatever they're called in the book. I'm not quite sure. But there's ones where you get free moves and stuff like that.
yeah, Sean thought he could play with those rules until we said, no, you've got an ordinator in there, Sean, so you're just general.
Well, the Ordinator could be his ally, but I don't think your ally can be your general.
No,
So
it can't be. So yeah, I've just worked out how many attacks I have
a gazillion.
with my skeletons
A
because they're
gazillion
2-inch
dice.
range with spears. So I think
Many
they're all
attacks.
Did you have enough dice?
So the bigger
No.
the unit of skeletons, do their attacks get better to hit? Do you get more attacks?
More attacks generally with skeletons. Zombies they get better.
To hit.
To hit.
Yeah. Because I remember in Nottingham we played against a big unit of skeletons and they torpedoed us down all for like 2 or 3
But you
turns.
see, the problem is my weak army that is based on regen. The only thing that could regen them was gone halfway through turn 1.
Oh,
The end of the first
Lord.
round of shooting, I had
What have you
nothing.
learned from that, Mark?
Don't ever play Kharadron.
No.
I couldn't hide him anywhere. It was impossible to hide him. His range was too much.
Well, no, you deploy him on not
Where?
12 inches up.
He was still in range. It didn't matter where it transpired. It didn't matter where I deployed
He
him.
wouldn't be in range of all his guns.
it was in range of enough of his stuff to kill him. Because he had all the guys with skyhooks as well, you see. It wasn't just the blimp that killed him. He was mostly down on wounds after the infantry got him.
Yeah, because all the range is after 24 inches.
But doesn't your man add... He had something that added range to it. Yeah, he gave it the command ability to add range to it or something.
Oh, I don't know. It must be a skill or something.
Yeah, it's over here. Sorry. We're looking at the war scroll further over to the left. It's there, somewhere. Flagship or... There. He did buff the range of it somehow.
Oh, add 3 inches to the range
Yeah.
of all missiles.
Oh, here comes the Maw Crusher.
Prove your worth.
Arr, 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 arr. Yeah, so the Maw Crusher tries to back me up here, but I think it's too late for my poor little skeletons. Poor skeletons.
You can always raise more, Mark. It's fine.
I can for the next fight, not for this fight,
Oh, no.
because my Vampire Lord is dead. Has been for quite a while. So, yeah, Paul is trying to rampage his way through a wood.
With his big, huge lad.
Phrasing. Hashtag
Maud,
spoiler.
remove that from this last segment from the video.
Where's his pigs? Oh, his pigs are going back to try and save my sepulchral guard. But again, too late. They are down 3 models at this stage. Oh, the Mushroom Man is moving.
The mushroom.
And he's guy with the... Who's the guy with the 2 big bones? The kind of chanter guy?
Oh,
War
that he's a
chanter.
war chanter or
Yeah,
a
he didn't do a whole heap either.
bellower or something like that. He's a spellcaster, so that's why we have him, I guess. He
was
tries to cast Foot of Gork every time
He couldn't...
Fails.
He could,
and moves along.
Oh, Jerry is getting pulverized by the Maw Crusher.
Jerry.
Sorry, James.
James.
The Maw Crusher just went in and chomped him.
Yeah.
And has now wiped out that unit in his charge. So,
So
I
he
think
gets to
he,
get
I think
the-
he got
yeah.
to charge the Skull Taker? No, Soul
The
Grinder.
Bloodthirster.
Soul Grinder. And this is another instance where Sean threw his toys out of the pram gun. Oh, the orcs are so broken.
Every army is broken in Age of Sigmar. That's why it's all even.
Except for Death.
No.
Death without Nagash is unbroken.
I would
Nagash
agree,
by himself
Like
is
Mourngul's
broken.
are unbelievably good.
They're good, but they're not devastating. 2 of them is.
Yeah, there you go, Mark.
2 is. 1 is nice and pleasant.
So the Juggernaut, or the Maw-Crusher killed the Juggernauts.
Yes, and has now turned his attention on the Soul Grinder.
Okay.
But I don't think he got them in the charge phase,
Yeah.
because otherwise he'd be engaged with the Soul Grinder at this point. Yeah, so we've still got 2 of the objectives on our side of the field, and we've got the one there beside the trees. The top one was destroyed, but James and Sean all just have the 2 at the bottom here. From an objective point of view, because we destroyed the top one and then his pigs essentially turned and ran.
Cool. And this is our first attempt at doing a a battle report type thing.
Yes.
Even though it's Wogglebox,
Wogglebox.
it's us watching a battle.
I thought you didn't want to encourage Wogglebox.
True, but
Thanks, Frank.
it is a bit addictive.
So our cameras aren't at, we're only testing this out.
Oh,
Hopefully
just as you say that, we go to mobile cam,
mobile cam,
Maud Vision.
Maud Vision.
Oh, that's what we have to call mobile cam, Maud Vision.
But we should have an overhead cam next time we do one, so
Yeah.
it'll all be nice
And we need also a camera for the dice rolling,
yeah.
because this is shocking.
Or a dice box.
Or, well, we had a dice box, but we didn't have a camera for it. So, yeah. So the Soul Grinder moved out of the way nicely for. Oh no, yeah, did it? It did. Why did the Soul Grinder move out of the way?
I have no idea.
To let the Maw Crusher through. Oh, the pigs went through the gate. That's why he turned them,
The pigs went through the gate.
and he lost one.
Oh, now he's coming for the Ordinator.
Now
That's
yes.
why he went through the gap.
But again, I don't know why James left a gap.
Weird.
I think all my skeletons are dead. At this point, I think my entire army has been wiped out.
Because the Maw Crusher will kill them on its charge attack, and then move on to the Ordinator,
Yeah,
which is very bad
which happens
gameplay.
right now.
Yeah.
3, 2,
Yeah, he charges 6,
1.
8
1.
inches, is it? Or is that a 1?
Yeah. Oh, they're off to check rules, I'd imagine,
I don't know.
because it's a key rule.
No, he's just have to get more dice.
Oh. Excuse me.
Oh yeah, he failed the charge with the Maw Crusher.
Oh, they can, yeah, okay.
But this is the pig attacks now on those little guys
Balloon
that Sean
guys.
had. Yeah, the balloon guys. They're really handy. They're really, really good.
Hmm. Well, fast.
A lot of the
units,
Kharadron guys are very useful.
they're
A tad fragile, but
fast maneuverable.
quite,
guys to take
quite
objectives.
useful.
'Cause Age of Sigmar is all about objectives. If you wipe your opponent off the table
Yeah.
and you still lead in the game, you win the game.
Yeah. So I think they took the lead here by maybe a point or two. So we were kind of regretting having destroyed. We destroyed that objective in the middle. But we were kind of regretting destroying the first one now at this point because we essentially stopped our scoring on it.
And once again, the Bloodthirster hasn't moved, and it's not doesn't look to be locked in combat unless it's trying to fight the house.
Can we see the victory points?
Oh, nice.
It's
and
turn
nice.
3, so 15-13 to us. We're player 1, obviously. So 15-13.
James,
It's
please
tight.
leave a comment about why the Bloodthirster hasn't
Yeah,
moved.
yeah, James, move that bloody king.
I don't know what it. Yeah, I don't
Excuse
know what
the
it's
pun.
at. Everyone else has moved away from it.
I don't know. What's he trying to do? Is he holding an objective?
No,
Is it one of his crazy tactics?
no. I think he got distracted by the soul grinder that arrived. Oh, here we go. Yum, 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 yum.
Oh dear, this is what makes Sean unhappy.
Yes.
His poor Ordinator. We can't expect an Ordinator to survive an attack against a Maw Crusher. Right?
Oh yeah, sure.
He's the War Chanter.
The War Chanter went up against the demon just for the crack.
Classic Paul.
Classic Paul. Let's throw a tiny thing at a big thing.
Well, may as well not waste a Bloodthirster.
Yeah. So now Sean was desperately checking rules to see how he could get around this,
Yeah.
but Paul had his
Well,
teeth.
the Ordinator is.
Paul
you
had
know,
his teeth well and truly sunk in at this
Ordinator
point, and he
is
wasn't
quite-
letting go.
quite decent.
Oh,
in
there we
combat.
go. The Oh yeah. So he charged
Killed
around
him with
him.
his charge. Oh, he charged around
He
him.
charged around him, so that he was engaged with both, and then took the Ordinator off the field. But now blocked the blimp from taking this objective because he's sitting on it.
Yeah. Good play by Paul.
And he also got
Unless you're getting the rules wrong.
He
which I
also
don't think.
no, we aren't. He also because he's got flyer or something, so he could do that. He could get around him somehow anyway. But the blimp now is he's rolling shooting, I think. Because we got a double turn at that point.
Yeah, this must be shooting from the
I think it's shooting
How
from
did
the
the
blimp.
Ironclads.
How do the Kharadrons fare against hand to hand?
Not too
They're not-
good.
They're not great. They're all about support.
But
from
then
the
he
ships.
he did
and-
get into
and
hand to
firepower.
hand with the
But, like,
orcs.
Big units of the basic guy, what are they called again? Endriggers, or no, not Endriggers. What are their basic dudes called?
I can't remember.
Maybe it is Endriggers, I don't know. But usually people play with big units, I think. So
Yeah.
the bigger the unit, obviously, the
More
more of
buffs.
the tar pit, and better support from the ships, and essentially the ships just sit back and shoot.
But Paul's orcs did what Paul's orcs do. And they
Charge and
just
attack,
charged attack, and then with the Ironjawz
War Chanter. And
extractivation, and he kind of fighting out a turn. He maximized that up against those units in close combat, and
Doing anything
Got
out
around
of
them.
sequence
yeah,
is positive.
completely messed
Shooting out of
Sean's head as
sequence.
well. And Sean didn't expect it when it happened,
Yeah.
and it completely unravelled him at one
Yeah.
point.
Well, I mean, in fairness to Sean, this is
Oh yeah,
That's
no,
his second
it's
game
yeah,
of
yeah,
this.
he hasn't played it very often, and I even thought it was a bit advantageous for the orcs to be able to, because it wasn't even that they were just doing a fight out of turn; they were able to charge out of turn, and then fight twice.
yeah.
Two
Arcanauts.
separate units could fight,
So the Arcanauts are the basic guys.
and then you got to pick. You know, so if you're playing your opponent, your orcs, you can fight. If that unit completely wipes out another unit, you can nominate a different Ironjawz unit to attack as well.
Wow.
So you're essentially getting 2 of your units attacking before they get to nominate one.
But
So
like,
it was a bit.
Does that continue on in the cycle, or does it just do once off?
It's
their
each
allegiance-
Ironjaw unit.
their allegiance
It's their
ability.
allegiance ability for the army. So
you just have to shoot them.
yeah,
You really do.
it got to show.
Although Paul did charge 2 units of skinks with 1 unit of black orcs.
and got
I didn't.
bounced
didn't-
off them.
Didn't do very well.
No. But then you
So-
had the Fire Phoenix behind, or the Ice Phoenix.
The
Parked
Frost,
right
Frost
behind them.
Phoenix was there helping them out. Ooh.
That's a 1. So yeah, we've got that objective, and I think his
How many wounds is on it? Is that 6 wounds on the Ironclad?
yes,
And is that +1 to hit?
it's got +1 wound. Oh no, +1 to hit. You're right.
Yeah. Again, the Bloodthirster hasn't moved, which is odd. Maybe it's the scenery piece.
I don't think it was. I think James was forgetting things.
So it looks
Well,
like
this is still our turn.
all the action is down here.
Yeah. Yeah, but the jump through the gate, I think, took Sean a little by surprise as well.
Mm-hmm. Paul loves to use the realm gate. He really
He
does.
loves it.
He absolutely loves it.
I need to remember that the next time and not set up near one beside him.
Can you remember what the scenery was, or did you use the scenery?
Oh, we
rules?
didn't use any of the crazy scenery rules. We just said the realm gates
We
were
should
active.
probably start using the scenery rules, though.
Oh,
because
probably
that's-
should, yeah, because that's part of the fun of it.
Yeah.
I was just happy to play on
A lovely
battlefield without a trumpeter. Which means I could get close to scenery for a change.
I wonder where he got that memory from.
Oh god, Ronan and his bloody trumpeter. At least you don't have 3 of them though.
I will
Or
have,
that army we played, which is
when
6.
my
of them.
order comes, I will have.
God.
I want to have 6 of them just to play.
No,
Just to play Greg.
just 1913.
And that was the
And
end
that was
score.
all down to Paul. I think we played on for a while more, but they got to the point where they could. Yeah, we
There
just
we
called
go.
it there.
There's the handshake.
They couldn't. Even at the end of their turn, they wouldn't have finished. higher up.
1913.
And it ended at the end of turn
Nice.
5.
Good.
All over.
And there you
I
go,
think
guys.
it's all over.
That
It
was
is
the
now.
first ever Gonuts for Gaming Woggle Box. Everybody say it after me. Woggle.
Shut your face.
Oh, you bastards. Great. There you go. Thanks for watching, guys, and hopefully we'll see you for another one very soon.
Hopefully.
And I
because
might
that
say
was
something
fun.
next time.
Pretend
You might.
your jury and say Gonuts for Gaming.
Go nuts for gaming.
Shut up, Jerry.
Lovely.